Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another demo review video. Today, I'm going to be looking at Norwi versus Bad News Eagles in the Challenger stage of the Major. Now, this was a Swiss round 2 game. Teams with a 1-0 record, so to get yourself in a 2-0 position. forZe at the time were ranked 22nd in the world against Bad News Eagles that were 26th. Now, this best of one ended up going to Inferno, which was a 16-7 result for forZe. And Norwi had a very good performance. He ended up dropping 30 kills, 13 deaths, 114 ADR and a 1.76 rating. Now, you'll probably remember Norwi on teams like Ethereal and Extremum, had a bit of a stint on VP Prodigy, then he was playing with Clax and Seized when the Trident, BepZ, Singularity sort of lineup. He's now moved over to forZe and he's been here since about October last year, so he's been here for a decent portion of time. The 21-year-old having a good stint at the Major itself, unfortunately not quite coming through, going to the next stage, but I thought we'd have a good crack in and have a little bit of a look at what he was able to do in the best of one. Rigon gets 2 kills. They start the acceleration forward in towards that city spawn position. Norwi gets out towards the back of Nubox, deals with Rigon, needs to try and stay alive. His teammate of Kenzie's even dealt with the lurk on A. Drum Flattery with the bomb, peeks out towards Coffins and also falls too. Norwi's now just playing around this Nubox position, knows where center is, has the information to work with, swinging out to the left and the right, ends up with a triple. What a massive hold that is, and what a recovery when you think Bad News Eagles found so much success and entry frags trying to wrap through from long over towards city spawn and into B. Flash comes forward, double flash too, I actually really like that. And just try to bombard the banana control and peek in with the incendiary off the back of the teammate and just get as much impact in there as possible. Get away with a couple of kills and that force buy just gets ripped apart. No way the Bad News Eagles can continue to find any more from there. Yeah, spotted JXX, starts swinging on the contact. Does take a lot of damage and oh my goodness, Rigon's found 2 with the dig. That's opened up A completely. Crazy round. The bomb still trailing in second mid. Norwi was thinking about smoking off to the left-hand side, deal with Synopsy, so at least that gives them a way to force it back to a 2v2. They're still expecting this bomb to be trailed around. What they don't know about is the plant going down on A. Very difficult retake, even with this in mind, because it's going to take them a while to get into positions. I don't want to make too much noise in the matter either, so even walking, getting into the apartments. Trying to come through on the edge. Needs to try and force the pit player out into the open of Rigon. The smoke goes down. Norwi looking into the site. Hasn't quite spotted Senna. Deals with Rigon. And then Senna just playing behind the pillar position. Does catch off one. Kenzie's there for the trade. And forZe, even though it was an uncomfortable round, the recovery was there. And a highly impactful 3 kills from Norwi makes that round possible. And turn his attention back over. Turn from the flash. Needs another one forward. Oh, what a tap that is from Norwi onto Gerard Flatroo. What a start to the round that is. And they just know they've got all the time in the world to start playing the crossfire. Synopsy, even on low HP with an aggressive duel, deals with Kenzie, but the 5-7 peeks out. That's a second frag in for Norwi now. Needs to pre-aim up towards that top right-hand side. Doesn't quite happen, but the damage is already done. The round itself doesn't quite go their way, but what a shot that was from Norwi in particular. Oh, I like this setup. So you got a lot of players playing construction coffins, and then Norwi just for the flash. What do they get out of this? Rigon, maybe? Yeah? Doesn't seem like much more, though. Yeah. Nice idea. Ooh! Norwi with these taps. Mechanically, he's just Omen. Playing anti-flash. Just try and swing back into the moment. Holding up the angle, just exposing it ever so slightly. Dealing with Gerard Flatroo, there's not a full commitment just yet from Bad News Eagles. Think about maybe a double pump, a rotate back over. Senna to kind of pull distraction and maybe trying to over-rotate the CTs back to B. Very silent. Feels like Synopsy's trying to sell the fake over towards A, but realistically, 20 seconds left on the clock, it is going to be the B commit. Zorti even dealing with that lurk, and the crossfire is being set from city spawn. Norwi just needs to deny the bomb from going down. That's the first. Transfer over to the second, not quite, but has his teammate there for support to crossfire off one another, to peek on the contact, to make forZe find their 4th round, and to even up the scoreline. And the bomb might even trail back to be fair. Synopsy Snow walking forward. Now, Norwi won't know that he's crossed out towards his pool position. So this is unknown information as of right now. Juan Flatroo can get a smoke down towards City Spawn. Synopsy's just trying to clear out as much of the site as possible. And wait for the timing. Flash comes through, and he gets 2 frags. What a perfect timing that is, to wait for Jerry to flash up high over the top, to start slow walking out, to open the angle wide enough to deal with both of those players. That's textbook. Smoke down to City Spawn. Massive gap in that one. See if that re-smoke's better this time around. Yeah, still that gap. Still not quite getting the lineup. And Rigon just holding on that left-hand side for it, of course. Might be able to work with it. Norwi deals with the first. Does get taken down to 8 HP, but that's the response. That brings it back to a 4v4 and an even playing field. Does get away with at least an exit frag. Trying to hold on to the weapon. Jeez, mate. He is looking so crispy. Just kills flowing. There's the deeper one towards that right-hand side from the coffin's position. There's the first. Doesn't opt to go for any more. Instead, the HE from the top of Dark. Does some chip damage onto Rigon. There's the flash for Scholfi. And now even the incendiary, so much util being pushed in by Norwi. It might just end up being a B play. So Kenzie gets the kill down on A, and now Bad News Eagles, everyone's a banana. You've got to imagine here for Norwi, just try and get a 1-for-1 and stay alive. There is a molly. I don't know whether it will go out towards Dark, because if it doesn't, he doesn't actually need to get forced out into the open at all. It goes down to Nubox instead. Peek on the contact while the flash comes through. Deals with Juan Flatroo. Try and reposition even further. Out to the right-hand side. He's found so much here. Even Rigon is low on HP. Norwi with another sick round. He gets 3 there after being pushed out. I can't believe how much he finds. Yeah, even Synopsy just trying to see if he can get on the edge of the smoke towards Banana. What is Norwi doing? What am I watching? What is going on? I don't know. I don't know what I'm even looking at in that round. And now really stabilizes the round. Juan Flatroo trying to make a play in from CT. And Norwi hearing a lot of these footsteps, having a very good indication of what's going on with Synopsy too. Just peek on the contact, might even be able to line them up. Gets the first and gets the second. And another round gets added to the tally of forZe. Dealing with that anti-force by fairly effectively. So regrouping quite a few players into the brackets position. Flash comes in high. Quite a lot of acceleration on this sort of round from forZe. Norwi spots out Rigon towards the top of the balcony. Juan Flatroo down there from pit has been able to at least deal with one of Kenzie. So Norwi's trying to see if he can find that trade. Just on the edge of the smoke, he's able to deal with him. And that might even call in the instant save to just hold on to their weapons to the CT side and allow Norwi to get his 30 bomb. What a demo. Really impressed by Norwi. And again, we saw some explosive rounds from him. We saw some moments in which he was being able to get some of the multi-frags, the B anchoring out on Inferno, some of the risky moments, some wacky stuff too. You know, throw in some excitement in there overall. But honestly, I was thoroughly impressed by Norwi, and I want to watch more of this kid. I want to see what more, not only him, but forZe are made of to come the next few months to see what they're like, because they put up very good stances. And for Norwi to drop 30 against B&E is no easy feat whatsoever. But if you want to see more of Norwi, or maybe you want to see what the actual demo was like, twitch.tv/Dweg is where you can find the raw, uncut footage. Right here on YouTube, we just highlight all of the great moments and put them into a short little video. But if you want to see the hour-long conversation, get involved in the mix with some questions, and see every round into the demo, check it out on the live stream. Until then, see you next time.